Hey guys, it's Miskatonic here. We are continuing the journey of ancient Egypt. It's been about 30 years or so. Not much has happened. I've just been building buildings and continuing development. We did discover some provinces down here, so in this episode we are going to be declaring war on Sabah down here. And in the meantime, we are getting our troops down into position. I changed the composition a bit. Just got 4-4-4 all the way across. I took a look again at what artillery actually does, and it does work from the back line, but it can only use fire, and the Roman ballista here doesn't have any fire stats at all, so there's not as much of a purpose at this early stage. When it does have a fire stat, that will be much more useful. Another thing I noticed was whenever I converted a province, the culture would actually change too. So it's a little powerful in that regard because culture change is pretty difficult in vanilla. But we'll see what happens. That might be by design. I'm not sure. But we'll get this war started. The other reason I am declaring war on these guys, they are in Rome's of the same religion group as Rome, and that is a concern because Rome is very strong. But right now they're kind of embroiled in a war with the German barbarians, so hopefully that will be enough to distract them. I am going to declare war on them right now without a casus belli. Start investing in stability again. And see what happens. Alright, so no one else joined, which is good. Should make it a lot easier. Speaking of missionaries, there's only 2 provinces left that need to be converted. I'm not sure how big of a military Sabah actually has. I'm assuming they're not going to be an issue. We can look at their technology really quick. Yeah, they're on the same level as we are. Speed this up a bit. These provinces take a really long time to move between. Alright. There's no sight of them yet. We'll see what happens when we move down here. I'm going to move these guys down as well. Alright, here we got unit of 5. I'm going to do the old trick and take my cavalry out and use their superior maneuver to discover the provinces to where they're moving, which allows my slower units to get there much faster. He's actually moving up on me. He's going to attack me, which I'll let him do, and then I'll move the cavalry back. This will give me the defensive bonus and make this battle a lot easier. Alright, so he's engaged, and we'll just move the cavalry back. He's doing very well, actually, as a matter of fact. I believe the superior numbers will be enough. In general, that's a good strategy in this game. Alright, so that was successful. We'll remerge and just deliver the final blow. I did get generals for all the armies. None of them were very useful, but you know, any general is better than no general, strangely enough. Alright, so this should be pretty one-sided here. I'm assuming that it's the last of his troops. I'm gonna split all of these in half and start sieging. I am running out of the vanilla buildings to build. Those do cost more than the added-in buildings. They added a few rows of buildings to build. In vanilla, there was just the one, and these ones are still. They cost more than the new ones. I guess they have a greater effect. I'm not really sure. The new buildings do seem to be pretty good, though. I think it's just to compensate for the extended timeline. They want you to have a use for your magistrates throughout the entire game. They want a white peace, but that's obviously not going to happen. So we'll see if they have any more land to explore. I don't know if they do or not. Alright, they got one there. We'll go there. The attrition in the Arabian Desert is pretty bad. That is just the nature of the game, though. Alright, so they're both going to... Let's see. He's going... Oh, he was actually going to that province, so we'll move him... there? That's the same. Alright, so I think that's all they got. We'll just let that play out that way. It's possible he's recruited troops over here, and that could be an issue for this army when they arrive there. These really do take a very long time to move through. And they still want white peace. AI seems to be a bit stubborn in achieving a reasonable peace. If they have unsieged provinces, they're not gonna give in. Looks like Rome has started winning against the barbarians. Big surprise. Alright, so that is, I believe, the last of their holdings. And so at this point it's just a matter of fast forwarding and letting the sieges tick down. Alright, so we got one siege. I am going to seize that. Move down here and join in there. And Sana, nope, is not their capital, so we'll gladly seize that. Alright, so their capital has fallen. And at this point, we'll just move everyone else back together. I'm gonna renew the tapestry. Still, not as many unique decisions here as I'd like. There's a lot more here, but a lot of them are very, I don't know. I mean, decisions in EU vanilla were one-time click things that were pretty meaningful, and these ones are just kind of repetitive and, I don't know, clog up the screen, in my opinion. They take away more than they add, I suppose. And there's 0 religious decisions, at least for the Egyptian religion. You can convert to any religion in the world, which makes little sense. You can, ancient Egypt, I'm sure had no communication with, Teotl in Mexico. So, and I don't know. It feels like there should be more religious decisions. And beta should fall any day now. And I suppose I can start. Oh, they actually got an army back here. Suppose I could start converting these. I have the missionaries laying around. And like I said earlier, I was going to force convert and then force vassalize and later annex them peacefully, but if you're able to change the culture by changing the religion, it makes little sense to have them change to your religion, because once that happens, you can't change the culture of that province. So it's just much smarter, much stronger to fully annex them and then change their culture as well. And I believe it must have something to do with the coding of the of just the nation tags, because all the native tribes in vanilla have that compunction where they can change culture through conversion of religion, and they also are able to have their colonies seized in the same way as every nation can in this mod. So I believe it's just by letting every nation have that ability to seize, have their provinces seized like a native tribe, but they also have, along with that, the conversion of culture. I'm going to take the stability loss here. I'm assuming it must be tied in with the tag of the country itself. I'm not sure if every tag has that. I find it hard to believe that playing a modern day nation you would seize their territory in the same sense as a native tribe. And this should be 100%. It is. So that was their last province. I'm not sure how they snuck that guy out. And with that, I'm going to annex them. Alright, so we'll regroup these guys back up here. It was a pretty easy war. Discovered more of inner Arabia. We're actually trading in coffee now, which is very good. It seems these provinces are pretty valuable in terms of trade goods. Camels are very valuable. Sheep as well. More valuable than coffee somehow. Start converting here. And then continue building armory buildings, at least in provinces that have already converted. And I'm not sure when we'll start receiving colonists. I'm not even receiving spies at this point, so I have a feeling that's going to be quite a ways off. But anyway, it's been about 15 minutes, and I might play through a little bit more until something eventful happens, and thanks for watching.